All right, come say hi to me. Sorry, I'm a little late, guys. If you are live with me on Facebook, say hi. Let me make sure my comments can work. I think I can see them. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. And if you're watching this on YouTube, fast forward to like 2 minutes. I want to make sure that I'm live. Right group. Let's make sure I'm live. Right. If I can see comments. All right, well, it looks like I'm live. So hi, come say hi. And start. Hopefully everybody can hear me. If you're here with me live, say hi, let me know where you're tuning in from. If you are watching this on YouTube, like I said, just fast forward, I guess now like 1 minute and a half. Okay, so today we are going to talk about your profile lines and childhood wounds. Okay, so I'm going to start with my profile, and my profile line is 6. Hi, thanks for jumping on. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Oh, hi, Lauren. You can hear me okay? Thanks for being here with me. Okay, so my profile line, so the lines are the numbers. So for mine, it's 6-2. So the six means a role model. Top number is conscious, the second number is subconscious. So if you have a 6, and now this is a 6 wherever it is on your profile, you have 2 numbers. So your role model. So the role model is a teacher or a guide, and you have a old soul energy. So if you're 6, this is who you are. You are deeply about humanity and desire to be service. If you're in your first 30 years of life, you'll gain a lot of experimental wisdom with your own rhythm and flow of life. You've learned what works and what doesn't. And around the age 30, you will start to integrate and share your experiences by simply being yourself and what works for you. So an inner child wound for a line 6 is a deep wound of being disconnected with self, spirit, and others. You will feel that you are different, lots of experimenting with different ways of being. Bonds may be broken or made. At times you feel lonely. You have a projective field and can feel pressured by others. You tend to go into hiding to heal. Makes sense for me. Let me know in the comments if you're 6 and this makes sense for you. Learn to love all parts of you that you have criticized, judged, or repressed. You have an inner sense of duty to help learn, experiment, and understand. You are an amazing leader. You learn by working what works and what doesn't work. You feel pressure to perform. You need permission to be yourself. Learn to lead yourself, who you are, what are you doing, who are you being? Those are 3 of the questions that you can ask yourself. So who are you? What are you doing? And who are you being? So that is for if you have a 6 line in your profile. So now if you have a 2 line in your profile, the 2 means you are natural, or it's the natural. So you are naturally gifted and talented. Others might tell you how skilled you are. And Lauren, let me know your profile. I'll make sure I go over that too. You are intimately known how to do certain things. Many people might give you compliments and recognition, being this is an energetic amplifier in others around you. So the inner child wound for a line 2 is unaware of your natural gifts. If something's super hard, you'll ditch it. Inner projection field, get called out by others by your skills. You will need to be left alone to work on your gifts. You can feel threatened when others step in, interrupting your flow. Others need to allow you to do it. You can pick up on something and do it well. The wound of not being noticed for a natural talent. Okay, so again, that is for if you have a profile line 2 in your profile. Okay, moving right along, I'm just going to pick random profile lines unless you drop them in the comments to let me know which one you are. I can do yours. So profile, if you have a line 4 in your profile, a 4 is the connector. You will connect with people in intimate ways. Your leadership will shine through your connections and collaborations. You'll develop quality friendships that you trust and experiment raw vulnerability. Your authenticity will come through your one-on-one, I should say, this is important, your one-on-one relationships. Okay, so your inner child wound is the wound is not being accepted. You feel as if you have no true friends, experimenting, bullying, gossip. You can feel hard to connect to new people because of old wounds. Now, this is you. If you're line 4, let me know if this sounds like you. It can feel hard to connect with new people because of old wounds. You desire to make connections quickly. Heal this wound and you will see that you are super friendly, influential gifts for networking, waiting for opportunities to come through networking. Okay, let me know if this is resonating. Thank you guys for being here. I see a couple of you guys on here. Okay, so then if you have a line 5 in your profile, line 5 is the universal solution creator. You can find yourself creating solutions that resonate with all types of people globally, especially around the innate thinking, the mysteries of life, the unknown, the inner knowing, and how to know when it's time to share and teach your knowledge. You've solved a problem and you have a new way of supporting all of us. The stronger you see yourself in this area, the stronger your projection field will be magnetize and attract the right people and opportunities. So your inner child wound for a line 5 is deep wounds of loneliness and people not knowing who you truly are. You probably get blamed a lot, or you blame yourself a lot. You have an outward projection field, and with that comes a lot of expectations from others and how you carry yourself. So be aware of who you are, what you're capable of, and make it clear to others. Ditch that person with the mask and show the world the real you. Okay, so moving right along, if you have a profile, let's do profile 3. So if you have a line 3 in your profile, the 3 means discover. This energy will be felt more through your experiences. You will learn what it feels like to follow through exploration, let's say. Allow yourself to play around with the different types of, or the different ways of being. You will understand what works and what doesn't work, and then you will land your knowingness and knowledge. An inner child wound for a line 3 would be deep wounds of shame, which could keep you hidden. Learn what doesn't work. You bump into life, it bumps, ups and downs all the time. You feel people through a lot of experiences, bonding needs are broken. Most resilient and tenacious people that I do know, people with line 3s in their profile. So seeking to understand how things work, good at relationships once you're mature. learning to enter and exit relationships gracefully. So that's very important. Moving along to, if you have a profile line 1, it's the investigator. You are curious and you seek knowledge. You will collect information about all the things that excite you. You like to dive deep into topics that light you up. You want to know it all. You want to be able to share knowledge from many sources and layers. Building a foundation of knowledge is what you crave. So you line 1, if you have a line 1 in your profile, this is who you are. An inner child wound for a line 1 is the more that you know, the less that you fear. Deep fear of not knowing. You may have experienced sudden change and did not know what was going on. To feel safe, you need information. A deep desire to learn, insecure of not having all the information. So you might need time to study it on your own, build a foundation. Sometimes you can go down a rabbit hole to get more information, the better. So for somebody with a line 1, this is very important. And I believe I went all over the lines 1 through 6. And remember, in the profile, the first line is conscious, the second line is subconscious. Let me look at the comments. I don't know. Oh, wait, hopefully you can hear me. Okay, well, let's hope. Okay, I'm just seeing all your comments, Lauren. Hopefully you could hear me. I have to go back and I think, yeah, I turned my music, or I turned my volume on. Yes. Okay. Now, what is your profile, Lauren? Okay, good. I was gonna say, gosh, I ran through all of that and I wasn't seeing any comments. Okay. So you said you don't resonate with any of them? Well, you don't have to. You don't have to take anything you don't resonate with. It's just a deep child wound, inner child wound that you might experience, and just how to heal them. Oh, sorry. Lauren said, I have no clue because I feel like I resonate with all of them. I totally read that comment wrong. Yeah, well, your profile is just those 2 numbers. I'll have to look. Tell me your profile, what your chart says. In your profile, it'll say profile a number / like mine is 6/2. Lauren said, how do I figure out that the missing piece is the start? Well, the first step would be working with me, and you already are. So we will figure that out together next week. Or maybe tomorrow. All right. Well, thank you for jumping on. Beautiful. And if any of you guys have any questions, let me know. Message me, drop them here. Let me know if this was helpful. I figured this would be great it was good for me when I did my profile and inner child work. So let me know if this helps. And again, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you're in the private group where I go live every week with these videos. And if I change the time, it's usually always at 12 Eastern Standard Time. If I change the time, it is always updated in this group. I love you all, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye. Have a great Wednesday.